Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today Planet Labs PBC just filed an 8K about their annual shareholder meeting, and I'm seeing a clear win for the board and a vote of confidence from their investors. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company's leadership seems to be keeping shareholders happy, especially with all the recent positive news about their satellite launches. So what is an 8? Think of it as a company's way of reporting big news that investors need to know about right away. This one is all about Planet Labs PBC holding its annual meeting of stockholders on the 9th of July 2026. This is an important event where shareholders get to vote on key company matters, like who should be on the board of directors and whether they approve of how the company is run. And it looks like the shareholders are pretty happy with the current direction. Let's dive into what actually happened at the meeting. The first big item was the election of directors. Shareholders were asked to re-elect 3 members to the board, Vijaya Gadda General John W. Raymond and Scott Reese. These are Class 2 directors and they were elected for a 3-year term. The voting results here are really interesting. For Vijaya Gadda, out of over 660 million total votes cast, she received roughly 594 million votes in favour. General John W. Raymond got an even stronger showing with about 624 million votes for him, and Scott Reese received a massive 665 million votes in favour. This shows a really strong endorsement for the current leadership team. They were clearly well supported by the shareholders. Next up was Proposal 2. This is where shareholders vote to approve the company's choice of an independent accounting firm. For this year, the company wants to keep KPMG LLP as their auditor for the fiscal year ending the 31st of January 2027. And again, the shareholders said yes. Out of nearly 725 million votes cast on this proposal, nearly 721 million votes were in favour of ratifying KPMG LLP. Only about 3 million voted against it. This is a really standard procedure, but it is good to see a clear consensus reinforcing trust in how the company's finances are being reviewed. Then we have Proposal 3. This is often called a say on pay vote. Shareholders are asked for their opinion on the compensation packages for the company's top executives. It is not binding, meaning the board doesn't have to follow it, but it is a strong signal of shareholder sentiment. For the fiscal year ending the 31st of January 2027, the shareholders approved the compensation of the named executive officers. We saw about 644 million votes in favour and around 13 million votes against. So while there was some opposition, the majority clearly supports how the company is compensating its top brass. Finally, signing off on this report is Ashley Johnson, President and Chief Financial Officer. This filing was made on the 10th of July 2026, shortly after the 9th of July meeting. Now looking at the bigger picture here, Planet Labs PBC is doing quite well. You know, on top of this shareholder meeting news, we've seen recent headlines from TradingView raising their price target to over $41, which implies about a 54% upside from current prices. We've also seen articles discussing their Pelican 11 launch and how the stock is trading at a premium after a good 3-year run. It seems the market is responding positively to their operational successes and solid shareholder support. For instance, Alphabet Incorporated is a major holder with over 10% of the company's shares. That kind of backing from a tech giant like Alphabet suggests a lot of confidence in Planet Labs' future. Overall, this 8K shows a company with strong board support, satisfied shareholders, and a clear direction. The overwhelming votes in favour of directors and auditors, along with the advisory approval of executive compensation, indicate a stable and well-governed company. Combined with positive market sentiment and major institutional backing, Planet Labs PBC seems to be on a solid trajectory. The biggest opportunity I see is their continued execution on satellite launches and data provision, which seems to be resonating well with investors. The risk, as always with any growth company, is maintaining that pace and managing the rapid expansion. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the Discord link in the description.